The Kansas City Royals got 11 overall hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 7-2. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
We have no home run threat in this lineup.
Saturday night baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ubaldo Jimenez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Starling Marte heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the road.
Probably won't start until tomorrow.
They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates.
Probably won't start until tomorrow.
Force a rubber match in this series.
Well, guys, this team can absolutely fly.
I'm being so serious. That's what Nolan said.
So be patient and let those runners move into scoring position and then follow it up with clutch hits.
You can disagree. I'm just telling you what Nolan said.
Over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Then you would no longer be a co-commissioner.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a
Because
ball.
you would have to sin against Nolan's wishes.
Baseball and even 70 degrees here at game time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one.
Well, you were insinuating that what if it started right now?
Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone...
That means Nolan would do it, but I'm telling you that Nolan said that we would wait bare minimum tomorrow morning.
Plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And with a quick breather,
You literally said it in Discord. You can scroll up if you want.
it's brought to us by
You don't have to want to hear it. I'm telling you what I know.
Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo. John Niese is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play. Defense.
I mean, he chokes in the playoffs.
Should be fun to watch.
Austin Jackson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
You need to make the playoffs this year, son. You can't have another year where you don't make the playoffs.
Niese into his motion. Here's the 1-2.
He didn't make the playoffs last year.
And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, what you mean? I made it 9 straight.
Bat explodes as this is popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Nolan couldn't handle that anymore.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first Jackson is retired, and there's one away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Pirates
I don't know how the new generation will fuck with it.
Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field. Great with outfield assists, covers a lot of ground. Really one of the smartest players at his position.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it
Ooh,
goes.
I hit home run. Let's go, finally. Ryan Braun, you beautiful son of a bitch.
Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Number 22 on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 17 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. 2nd inning coming up, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Jung Ho Gong makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
As we go back through that sequence again right here on Show Track, you're going to see exactly what they were trying to do. They're not going to let this guy get fully extended and get his arms out over the plate. So you'll see all 4 pitches were going to be middle of the plate in, so they did a great job of tying a guy up that likes to get extended.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah. There goes my no-hitter in the second inning.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Scooter Gennett will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Niese sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit.
Hey, Scooter Gennett gets a single up the middle.
He's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Domingo Santana will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You guys remember Jacoby Ellsbury?
High and wide.
Oh.
2 balls and a strike.
Baseball. He used to play for the Red Sox. Then he
Hitters count now.
played for the
Here's
Yankees.
2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need them.
Damn, that would have been a home run.
Against the lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In the air to straightaway.
Right out to right field.
This one is Peralta, and he's got it for the first out. Kelly Epps will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Martin Maldonado set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
High and deep to left center field. McCutchen going back.
Maldonado hits a home run.
This one ain't coming back.
Oh my goodness.
So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's his 4th home run of the season. 405 feet.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Stepping in now, Ubaldo Jimenez. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Josh Harrison leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
So we'll lead 3-0.
For a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
It's the mustache.
Into the box now, Lee Ferrillo. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Stumpy. Did you see what Blackface put in there?
The right field line, but foul.
He said, is he allowed 500 feet of a school zone? He's like, what does that mean? He's like, you know, because of the mustache. So, I think so.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. John Niese stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Here's a high pop-up. Epps has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Austin Jackson will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
If they fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat, I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
In there, strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit hard to short.
Right at the shortstop.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Jonathan.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Niese gets the sign, 1-1 pitch on its way. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Ground ball right side. Harrison has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings. Starling Marte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Are you sure?
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
A lot of late movement.
Apparently Black Space will be able to play tonight.
To the outer edge.
Well, not
This one runs
play
a little
tonight.
too far in.
Yeah.
Hole 2. Hit hard towards center.
Oh, 12:30.
So the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Probably, but he said 12:30 Eastern, so probably won't be on until 11:30 my time.
Flied out in his first at bat. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Andrew McCutchen is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Chris Carter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Niese's ready. 1-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Scooter Gennett. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's in for his second.
Hey, another single for Scooter Gennett. Let's go.
So a solid single to left.
Another single for Scooter Gennett.
Game here tonight. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently 3rd best on this Brewers ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Comes Domingo Santana. Stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line toward the
Hey, Domingo Santana singles as well.
And he's got himself a base hit. Striding into the box, Kelly Epps. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One and one.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Martin Maldonado gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Too high, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Hot shot. Gung's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jung-Ho Kang, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Francisco Cervelli stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in. Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
John Jaso is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Let's
go.
go.
The Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Ubaldo Jimenez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Ubaldo Jimenez singles to center. Let's go. He has 2 speed. That's crazy.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Austin Jackson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Niese pauses. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that
Jesus.
one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutcheon on the move.
Damn it. Thought I had a hit.
Jonathan Villar will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
And that's in.
Jonathan Villar singles to left.
For 3 games so far. Ryan Braun strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Bro. That's how I feel when I try to block someone like Anthony Edwards and they're like dunking and I get dunked on. That shit is so depressing. Yeah, that shit's depressing, dude. I'm just like, fuck. It's a good thing this isn't real life. Oof. You gotta pull a Luka.
I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
In the air out toward right field. Polanco moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there. That puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
And the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
From the stretch. On the ground to third. Gung is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may... Josh Harrison will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
That's wide, 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Lee Ferrillo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. The pitcher, John Niese, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down. Starling Marte will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Way outside. 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here.
I wonder too, man.
More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our
trying to let Corey do his recruiting.
Scooter Jeanette gets things started here in the 6th for his hometown team.
No, you could get locked out. I got locked out. Yeah, but you can get locked out of them. Exactly, so you can get locked out.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And reined in, 1 away.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Popped high in the air. Harrison is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelly Epps.
Kelly Epps will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. But they lead it 3-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Gregory Polanco will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side. Fielded by Jeanette. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting number 22.
Andrew McCutchen stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
Standing in now, Jung-Ho Gong. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Neftali Feliz will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Neftali Feliz.
Martin Maldonado will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hard hit down the line. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The pitcher, number 31.
Ubaldo Jimenez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Feliz sets. Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to right. Polanco on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, center fielder,
Austin Jackson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Hit to short. Furillo scoops it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 3-0. Francisco Cervelli will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. John Jaso will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Over to the bag with it is Carter to record the unassisted putout.
Now batting, second baseman.
Josh Harrison will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hit in the air out to center field. Jackson on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Jonathan Villar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Feliz is ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ryan Braun strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Chris Carter will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Throw over to first, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Too high, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
A runner on first with 2 away. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Lee Furillo will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. Chop foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Furillo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Jordy Mercer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Starling Marte will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Gregory Polanco stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Andrew McCutchen will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Jeanette is there. Throw to first here in time for the final out. And the Brewers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Ubaldo Jimenez. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation.
Sorry, I was eating.
Welcome to
trading Matt
Inside the
Carson.
Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-0. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. The Seattle Mariners put together 10 hits total as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-1. The Reds got 11 overall hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-2. The Atlanta Braves got together to allow 4 hits as they defeated the visiting